Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory goes out to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakaha Kwadash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation goes out to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Alright, so as I'm sitting here, I'm just meditating in the spirit, thinking, about the heavy spirit of unbelief in this world. And it's just the balance of Yahweh Shemel Shai. There has to be those that don't believe, and there has to be ones that do believe, right? But the first precept I'm going to read is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. And it says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. And that's the spirit with a lot of Jake in the Caribbean, specifically in Jamaica. They like to say, how long y'all been saying that God'll come? A long time when I say God'll come. Y'all been saying that for years, decades, centuries. That's the spirit. That's the scoffer's spirit of a Benjamite, because they don't understand the simplicity, the simple things in the scriptures. Let me get it here. Salakia, bear with me. So this is 2 Peter chapter 3. Fuck. It was in the same verse. I have it here anyways. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. And it says, But beloved, be not ignorant of this thing, that one day is with Yahweh Shemel Shai as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. So one day to Yahweh Shemel Shai, to Yahweh, is 1,000 years for us. So when we are living our mortal lives in these fleshly chains of darkness, we think the time that we spend on the earth for 1,000 years is anything. That's not time, according to the spirit. According to the flesh, it seems like it's long. Just even in a week, you're going to work every day. A week can feel like forever, right? But when you look at the times we're in right now, speaking to the believers, the unbelievers won't hear this. The unbelievers won't be able to understand this, because they're in the spirit of unbelief. And when Yahweh Shemel Shai puts that spirit on you, if he does not command an angel to let you hear the word, or put the spirit on you to believe, you're gonna stay in that state of scoffing and unbelief. You're gonna be given in marriage, drinking, partying, doing all kind of wickedness that you're doing now, in the day of Yahweh Shemel Shai, right? But this scripture right here is one that people don't really, the unbelievers will not, ever understand until the kingdom, speaking to the 2/3, speaking against the 2/3. So this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Verse 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven in the skies, right? You'll see the chariots in the sky, thousands of chariots, and Yahweh Shai's fathership, father chariot, the main one, that's gonna cover the whole sky. That's what's really gonna darken the sky. The chariots coming down, from the heavens of heavens, is what's going to darken the sky and be that great mountain, right? And it says, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with the power and great glory. So all you scoffers, all you wicked people that like to question Yahweh Shem Shai, when you're living in his world, when you're living in this on this earth, doubting that there is a power, a supreme power, right? Doubting that he left his instructions and his words with certain people, with his servants, the prophets, you know, it's an unfortunate thing to be in that spirit of unbelief, on folly and ways of this world, because you cannot please Yahweh Shem Shai with that mindset. You can only please him with a faithful, believing, spiritual mindset. You got to be in the spirit, but you can't make yourself in the spirit. You have to be ordained. You have to be chosen. You have to be selected. You have to be elected. But you 2/3 are rejected. You're rejects, right? So what's the next one I have here? And I got to talk too much longer. So this is First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1, and it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Shem Shai so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, they shall not escape. So you scoffers, you unbelievers are not going to escape. You're going to see the men of the Lord that have been speaking to you directly and indirectly on the highways and the byways, pretending that you don't hear them. There's a thing called a subconscious mind. And Yahweh Shem Shai is going to make a lot of things conscious at a certain time when it's too late, right? Even in the time before the destruction, you people are going to be seeking the men of the Lord, and you're not going to be able to find them according to the scriptures. You're going to want to hear as an unbeliever, but you're not going to be able to hear, right? And it goes on to say, but ye, brethren, ye elect men, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Why? Because we're constantly watching. We're constantly thinking about Yahweh Shem Shai consciously and subconsciously. When our flesh tries to lead us away from Yahweh Shem Shai, or these demons try to distract us by jumping on our women when they can't get to us, we're still thinking about Yahweh Shem Shai, consciously and subconsciously. Right? That's the main thing on our minds, because for me personally, I'm just, doing what Yahweh Shem Shai wants me to do in this life right now. Fuck the world, fuck everybody in it, just Yahweh Shem Shai broke a thumb called Akim, right? That's the only thing on my mind. Blessings to the brothers. I pray that Yahweh Shem Shai be with the sincere men and women and children of the hopeful elect. While we continue to do what we gotta do in this world. Make our shekels. While giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai and doing his duty. And it goes on to say, let me read it again, and it says, verse 3 says, for when, First Thessalonians chapter 3, chapter 5 verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as a travaileth on a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief. Right? And it's important to be in the right spirit, right? Because you don't want to be an enemy of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and unbelievers are enemy unto him. So this is Revelation chapter 21 verse 8. But the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and the murderers and the whoremongers and the sorcerers and the idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So you unbelieving, that spirit of unbelief, individuals that have that spirit and that Yahweh Shemel Shai has ordained to stay in that spirit, you're going to burn in the second death, because the first death was by water, by the flood, and the second one will be by fire, flames, missiles, laser, concentrated fire, the element of fire, heat. Flesh is going to burn, right? That's what's reserved unto you men and women. You women are some of the biggest enemies to Yahweh Shemel Shai, because you have some of the strongest spirits of unbelief because of the society that Esau has given you, putting you on a pedestal, uplifting you, making things easy for you as a woman. Simps, yeah. Esau, Yahweh Shemel Shai has made Esau create these simps, mold these simps into worshiping you women, creating even more unbelieving monsters out of you women. So this one is for you, unbelieving women. Micah chapter 7 verse 10, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the street. Right? Because you're not following the order of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You're not following your man. You're not fearing your man. You're not obeying men. Because the order is Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai, then man, then woman. Yahweh Shai obeys his father, and we men obey Yahweh Shai. We can't jump over Yahweh Shai and go to Yahweh. We have to reverence Yahweh Shai and worship Yahweh Shai. Likewise, you women can't just jump over men and go to Yahweh Shai, much less Yahweh. It's order, right? So you women are going to die as well because of that. But it's just the scoffing, unbelieving spirit, man. It's an indicator to me in these times, knowing the prophecies and the where we're at. It's right around the corner. So as the apostle, coined this year, the hopeful year of our deliverance, and the destruction of Esau, roughly paraphrasing it. A lot of things are gonna happen this year, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and that's what we're hoping for. So with that, as always, I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash, Abad Babal, Shalom.